Who would be the next Prime Minister of India? Analysis by renowned advocate Sri M.V. Krupasagar. All opposition parties are planning to defeat BJP-led government in 2024 general elections. Then they want to form a government without BJP party. In this process, Mamata Banerjee, Chief Minister of West Bengal, after winning third consecutive term, went to New Delhi to meet all opposition parties. She is planning to bring all opposition parties on one platform to fight against the BJP government. Now, the question is whether people will vote against BJP in 2024 general elections. Whether people believe opposition parties and give their valuable vote during general elections in 2024. So, we have to analyze answers to such questions. Though government is helping the people belongs to all religions and different caste and creed. The government brought so many schemes to help the people. But the government is forgetting the middle class people. The middle class person who earns 1 lakh rupees per month is also unable to provide good education to his children and unable to construct a house for his family. The Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, and all other opposition parties should think how to attract the middle class people votes. We are seeing every party want to help SC, ST, BC people and formulate many schemes to help them to attract their votes. If we observe the results of 2019 general elections, BJP won 353 seats along with its alliance. If we take the vote percentage of only BJP was 37.46%. If we consider its alliance votes also, the BJP-led I.N.D.A. secured 45% of votes. Here, we have to think fluctuation votes. In the elections of 2019, the fluctuation votes were 6.36%. The major party, Congress, lost the elections because the lack of unity. At the same time, BJP won the elections because they focused on Hinduism and Ram Temple in Ayodhya. No doubt, it is Hindu country. Hindus are more than 80%, but it is also a secular country where people belong to many religions are living in this country. Another factor we have to look into, that is conversions. About 8 lakh people converting from Hindu to other religions like Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, etc. every year. Now, let's focus on Mamata Banerjee. Earlier, she was in Congress party. Due to some differences with Sonia Gandhi, she left the Congress party and formed her own party, Trinamool Congress. She fought the elections in West Bengal and uprooted the Communist Party government who ruled more than 40 years. If we analyze the recently concluded elections in West Bengal, BJP fought the elections with the slogan of Hinduism. Trinamool Congress secured 47.9% of votes and BJP secured 38.1% of votes. The difference between these two parties is 9% of votes. BJP secured 77 seats on the slogan of Hindutva. It is an indication that BJP may form government in next elections. All opposition parties' slogan was "Bring down the BJP, bring down Modi." Interestingly, Mr. Modi got that point of bringing Modi government down. He asked the opposition parties, "Okay, I will step down. Could you tell me your programs, what you want to implement to uplift the poor and develop India?" With this question, Prime Minister Narendra Modi received a big applause from the public. Mr. Narendra Modi asked the opposition parties another question: who would be your Prime Minister if you are elected in 2024 election? BJP clearly said that they work for Hindus and their party support Hinduism, and Narendra Modi will be the Prime Minister even after the elections of 2024. But the opposition parties are unable to name the Prime Minister if they would win the elections in 2024. Suppose all opposition parties would project Mamata Banerjee would be our Prime Minister if we won the elections in 2024. If the opposition parties tell that we bring same laws and same rules throughout the country from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, then people may believe them. Then people feel that yes, there is a candidate in opposition to fight against the Narendra Modi. Then they can give at least a big fight. Then general elections in 2024 turns to be very interesting, and there would be a very tough fight between BJP and all opposition parties. There is a say, if you are serious, then go to the battlefield. Otherwise, better don't initiate the war. Most important point is personal abuse, personal attack doesn't fetch any votes. Instead, better prepare a common agenda which should touch the hearts of the people. Instead of personal abuse, it's better just tell the people the failures of the government and the difficulties they have faced because of such wrong decisions. At this juncture, I want to give an example which happened during the 2019 elections in Andhra Pradesh. All parties, TDP, BJP, Congress, Janasena, Communists, all abused Jagan Mohan Reddy that he accumulated more than 1 lakh crore rupees in fraud means. And there are cases on him, and definitely he would go to the jail one day. The same slogan they repeated every time. But the people of Andhra Pradesh didn't mind about such slogans. They believed, they trusted Jagan Mohan Reddy, and they gave landslide victory. And Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy became the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. Even distributing of money, liquor by all parties didn't work at all. Finally, I want to conclude how to face the 2024 general elections by the opposition parties. First, they should come on one platform and formulate a common agenda. Secondly, they should declare prime ministerial candidate. They should bring to the notice of the people the failures of the government and the difficulties faced by them due to wrong decisions. If they are elected, what the changes they wanted to bring in the country to live everybody in harmony, and everybody should develop and everybody should be happy and prosperous. Thank you, one and all. Jai Hind.